Elle needed new pants, so let's turn my old pants into new ones for her. If this is your first time here, I'm Umye and I love making things for my little girl, aka Elle. Okay, let's get into it. For this, you need some kind of old pair of adult pants, a free toddler pants pattern, I'll link my favorite in the description, pins, elastic, and a safety pin, and your sewing machine. First thing I do, unpick the pockets. Not to get rid of them, I'm saving them for later. But I need that back area clear so the crotch of the pattern sits right. I placed my pattern piece to get the maximum fabric I needed. I cut the center seam, I cut the length, I kept every other existing seams because every seam I don't have to resew is time I give back to myself. So my old pants are designed to be tight, like really tight, and I don't like that anymore. And for this pants that I'm making for Elle, I want it to be oversized and flowy. So the fact that these legs are tight were perfectly for my vision. Now the waistband. From the leftover leg pieces, the parts I trimmed off, I cut 2 strips. Double the length of the elastic I'll use for the waistband. We're going to join them to make one waistband because we don't have enough from one piece alone, and that's fine. I'll show you what to do to make them look pro later. Okay, this is a step that trips people up, and if you get it wrong, you end up with one right side leg and one wrong side leg, and we don't want that. Here's how it works. Take one leg, flip it wrong side out. Take the second leg, leave it as is, slide it inside the first one. Both legs are now facing right sides together. That is the only thing to check before you sew. If you're not sure, right sides facing. That's it. Match the seams at the center and pin like your life depends on it. I always start stitching at the seam, go to one end, then go back to the seam and continue to the other end. This way the seams cannot shift on me while I'm sewing. I serge first, then a straight stitch line 1 centimeter in to secure it. If you don't have a serger, no problemo. I don't have one either. I use the fake overlock stitch on my sewing machine, works exactly the same. And if you don't have that, a zigzag stitch is fine as well. And crotch seam is done. Now the pockets. These are already finished. Folded edge, pressed sides, ready to go. The pants did the work for me before I even started. I place them equally apart from the center back seam, fold the top edge under and pin. Top stitch down one side as close to the edge as possible. Needle in at the corner, pivot, and up the other side. I do a second line 1/2 centimeter in from the first just for that pro look. So when I'm at the end of the other side, I insert my needle, pivot my fabric, stitch like 2 stitches in, put my needle back, pivot so the pocket is straight, and do another line of stitching. You don't have to, but I notice when it's there and I notice when it's not. So yeah. I didn't mention this yet, but this pair of pants is going to be a matching set with this top, and it's going to be next week episode, so stay tuned for that. Waistband is next. I sew my 2 stripes onto one piece, and here's a trick that will make it look pro. Match its seams to the pant seams. Fold it in half over the waist edge. Serge the whole edge, but leave a 3 centimeter gap to thread the elastic through. Safety pin on the elastic, go through the gap all the way around and out the same gap on the opposite side. Overlap the 2 ends, zigzag right over the overlap. Ease it into the casing, then serge the gap closed. And obviously we're going to make a straight stitch line 1 centimeter from the edge to keep it all nice and flat. Last step, the hem. First thing first, I serge it to prevent fraying. The trick that makes it 10 times better goes as follows. Before I fold to top stitch, I cut the existing seams of the leg like 1 centimeter down. Then I turn the seams to be opposites to one another. One side left, one side right. And fold the edge to the wrong side. No bulk at the bottom. Top stitch it down and you're done. I added these cute little bows. Simply hot glue them in place, okay? But to use like really hot glue and a lot of it. You can sew them in place if you like. It's a personal preference. And most importantly, they are the same color as the matching top. The final pro boss move is to give everything a good press and steam with your iron. Okay, are you ready to see the final results? Listen, I'm open to criticism, but please be gentle about it. And yeah, that was today's video. See you next time. Love you. Bye.